Let's plant an apple tree. Choose a site that gets full sun and that's close to other apple varieties that you have planted for pollination. Use a can of spray paint to mark out where you want to plant your tree so you know how much of the grass to remove in that area. And make sure the diameter of that circle that you laid out is at least 3 times as wide as the pot the tree came in. Whew! We're dug out and the worst part is done. And when it comes to depth, you want to make your hole just about as deep as the top of the root ball here. So where that soil line would level out, you want that even with the top of the roots. And since your fruit tree is likely grafted like mine, find the graft union, point that into the direction of your prevailing winds in your area to avoid the tree snapping at that weak point. All right, so we've pulled our tree from the pot it came in, put it into our hole. I've massaged the root ball a little bit to kind of spread these roots out so they're not so compacted. And the one thing that you want to make sure you do right now is to not add any non-native soil to this planting hole. And the reason for that is you want your roots of this tree to get used to its new environment. And if you are adding things like compost, other soil amendments into this hole, your roots have no reason to branch out to look for nutrients. So do not put any non-native soil into this hole. Backfill it with exactly what was there before. And once you're done backfilling, use your feet to compact the soil to eliminate air pockets and help hold the tree in place. All right, so now that our tree is in the ground, this is the time to add things like compost as a top dressing, not into the planting hole, to give your tree some nutrients if you think it needs it. My natural soil is pretty barren of organic life, so I'm going to add this around to the drip line of the tree, again, to encourage those roots to branch out as rainwater kind of leaches that compost down into the existing soil. Try to spread it out evenly in a circle, about 1 inch or 2 in depth, and then use your fingers to scratch it into your existing soil. Then add some mulch like I did here with dried grass to help retain moisture and water it in. Are you planning on planting any fruit trees this fall? Let me know in the comments.